What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. Just wanted to turn the video on real quick and chop it up. It's interesting, bro, because, as if you've been following my channel here lately, I just hit my 1 million sub milestone a couple days ago. And thank you to everyone that's been supporting me, that continues to support me, man. You know what I'm saying? 1 million is 1 million, bro. It's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey, and you'll see. Partly why, or mainly why I've decided to do this video today. But yeah, I dropped the whole video in celebration of my 1 million subs, man. I can recall someone in the comments asking me to make a video, going through my journey from where I was to where I am now, as far as like the humble beginnings and where I am now and how things have changed and things that I've gone through, things that I've done, right? And it would have been a dope video. Hadn't planned it out at all. It's been in the back burner because everything else has been going on, bro. But as of this week, if you've been paying attention to my channel, I recently dropped my review to the Sinners movie. And if you saw that, you're aware of the clapback that I got from it, bro. That whole shitstorm. And it's funny, bro, because it immediately makes me think of my journey or my own transformation. One of my transformations, because I've had a lot of those throughout this YouTube journey, bro. Like, I just shared with y'all the backstory with my prior career with the Border Patrol and how my mind has changed since then, turning me into the man that I've become, man. But as far as the clapback that I got from the black community for, giving my opinion on the movie, it's funny because I used to be a source of that, right? Like, I'm not going to go as far as saying that I would have been in the comments, trying to cut him up because of his opinion on a movie, bro. But I can definitely see myself being triggered by someone having that opinion on the movie just because of the emotional connection I would have had with that production, being the man that I was and the way I looked at the world. I know where it comes from. And it's ironic, bro, because like if you follow my channel enough, you know what I'm talking about. And maybe I'll put up a few snippets to describe that journey, bro. But not to say that I was rough by any means, man, but I used to drop the N-bomb every damn video. Nigga Boogie with Shady Records. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been seeing a bunch of content on YouTube that I wanted to see, but I'm like, man, I can't watch this shit right now because I want to react to it, but nigga ain't got no time to react to it. Find some time to react to it, somebody to react to it. But yeah, man, keep it short and sweet. Nigga Boogie, I heard a little bit of this nigga, man. I was like, stop, pause this shit. Gotta find time to review this nigga, bro, because this nigga got bars. I was definitely triggered by racially charged things that I seen and have reactions to that. And one of the main ones that pops in my mind is my reaction to Adam Calhoun's video when he's dropping the N-bomb all throughout the video, and you can see how I was triggered.
What the fuck you rapping for? Nigga ass nigga, got your sagging pants with your ass hanging.
I don't know, that definitely made me feel some type of way when he said that shit. But you know what happened from that? Me and Adam having a whole live stream together talking about that issue, bro. It was dope.
At the end of the day, I really don't know how I feel about
I'm just thinking about the impact, bro. I'm just thinking about the impact, man, because
I think the impact, I think overall the impact was really good.
Yeah.
I think it made this happen.
Yeah.
This is a conversation that needs to happen. A black dude with your thoughts and a white dude that has different thoughts talking about each other's thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
If more people could do this shit, we wouldn't have all this racial fucking divide.
You know what I'm saying? Since then I even dropped my usage of the N-word. I mean, it should be a problem if I say it or she say it. I shouldn't want to say it because of what happened in the past, and they shouldn't say it because of what happened in the past. But it just brings separation. It just separates us, and it's not what we're trying to do. And if we're truly moving from the past, nobody should be saying that. And if nobody's saying that, it will be easy to identify the people we need to worry about. It'll be easy to identify the real racists. But I think I dropped it prior to me seeing that video. I stopped using the N-word right around the whole George Floyd situation, man, because, I stand on trying to end divisiveness any way I can, and I'm not going to perpetuate a racially charged divisiveness. You know, I will stand on some divisiveness in there's other areas, but I ain't gonna dive into that. But as far as racial issues and racial undertones and just this, you know, I've been trying to do my part to stand against that in any way that I can. And me dropping the N-word was pretty big, bro, because I grew up using the N-word, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, those that are aware of my journey, bro, hell, those that know me outside of this, bro, it's like, you know, I've grown so much from that perspective. And it's ironic because those that still have that perspective that I used to have, you know, that would demonize a person like me or a person with my views, me lifting that ceiling from my own mind, you know, thinking outside the box, you know, and I'm going to say triggering words because it's just an emotionally charged topic, bro, but I'm trying to say it in a way that's digestible for everyone, man. But, you know, I used to be a victim because of my skin, looking at the world a certain way. I dated that. I killed it. You know what I'm saying? Used to be very emotionally triggered by racial issues that either painted black people a certain way or definitely triggered by propaganda, you know what I mean? Where they flipped the switch on the media trying to convey certain messages to rile us up, man. And I was a victim of it and saw the world that way, right? Just, you know, that whole nuanced monster that affects a lot of individuals' perspectives. I used to live that life. I used to look at the world that way. I used to be a victim of that. I used to be a prideful victim in it. I used to be an extension of what was in those comments. And it's ironic as fuck because it's like my old self looking at me. You know what I mean? And, you know, the whole situation is crazy to me because I gave an opinion on a movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say fuck my people, but that's how it was digested. I used to live that way and look at the world that way where I could see something and receive that type of message where, you know, something that doesn't follow along the agenda or doesn't fit how I think the culture should be portrayed, I'm going to receive it as fuck that person. He ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's literally what it was. It's right. This is a black movie and you're not in support of it. So fuck you. You know what I mean? And I used to be that way, bro. I used to be that way. And the irony of it is that since I've lifted that way of thinking from my life, from my eyes, my life has like skyrocketed, bro. Right? Because I don't allow anything to be in my way. I don't allow anything to make me feel any type of way. I don't allow anything to trigger me or get me that emotionally invested by anything, unless it got something to do with my family, my close ones, my friends, people I love. Like it don't matter to me. You know what I mean? And it's just ironic, bro. It's just ironic. Right? My YouTube journey has been a crazy motherfucker, bro. The irony of it all is like me looking at my old self saying fuck me for, you know, unplugging from that world. It's interesting. And with that, like, don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to do things others may not like or may not accept, bro. Follow your heart. Follow your own rules and your own truths. You know what I mean? Don't be influenced by others' decisions or what the hell others may think about you. Like, it doesn't matter. I could remember, bro. I remember at a point where I was giving Candace Owens clap back. I remember that, bro. I think I still may have that video. I should still have that video up, right? And I think there's a video of me like torching Candace Owens because I tell you, I used to have that perspective, bro.
He had drugs on him at the time of his arrest. Now, barring...
What does that have to do with him dying? What does that have to do with him dying? You're trying to paint him in a bad image. I get it, which they oftentimes do, try to make the person that died look like a criminal. I mean, if he was doing what he was doing, engaging in that type of criminal activity, he shouldn't have been doing it. That's wrong, but that has nothing to do with the world's response to him dying. He was still a life that should not have been taken. And it's crazy to see where I am now. Seeing like me being attacked from the other line, from the other side where I used to be, bro. But it's like ever since I let go, not even let go, ever since I woke up and you just saw everything for what it is, and just taking my emotions out of shit, bro. Like once you take your emotions out of things and just look at things as they are, don't let shit bother you. Just go out here and get what you want to get, bro. And there's no fucking issues, bro. I don't give a fuck about black, white, brown, whatever the fuck, bro. Like either real or fake, you know, rich or broke, dog. What's happening? Let's chop it up, man. I ain't anybody out here getting tight about nothing from somebody I don't fucking know. Has literally no influence on my life at all. Especially if you're doing this, if you're trying to pursue this YouTube stuff or content creation stuff, and you worried about what a motherfucker say at all, this ain't the game for you, unless you're gonna be like, you know, pandering or whatnot. Then, you know, it's a safe space for you, man. But you really want to be out here talking your time, talking your talk, bro. You should adopt this mentality in life, bro. If it ain't got nothing to do with your nucleus, bro, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know that you standing on what you standing on, right? You know yourself and you stay unwavered in that, bro. Everything else just falls into place, man. And it's been that way since I have woke the fuck up. You know what I mean? Look at business different. Look at relationships different. Look at the world different. I don't want to say look at it different. I look at things the way they need to be looked at. And then there's always room for improvement. Nobody got all the answers. Nobody knows everything. Nobody actually knows the fucking truth, bro. But, you know, as I get older and become wiser, I get closer and closer and closer to what I believe the truth to be, right? Which is, you know, get rid of fucking emotion, dog. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you control? You know what I'm saying? Whatever's out of your control, don't fucking matter. They're going to keep doing what the fuck they doing. As long as you continue doing what the fuck you doing, everything will be all right. As long as you got a goal set, plans in action, specific plans of action to obtain those goals, bro, you solid. You good. Nothing else matters, bro. That's real, bro. That's real. That's how I got here. That's literally how I got here, bro. It's the transformation that took place along the way is crazy. 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 But I got so many fucking stories just behind the scenes I could tell y'all. To just make it more interesting, man. This is more of like a journey video that I'm trying to display right now, man. Like I could tell y'all, show y'all where I was, like the kitchen I was recording in, or the kitchen table I was recording in, the different places I recorded along the way, and how I was and how I talked and what I was visiting. Now, we could do all that, bro, but like this is real shit. You know what I mean? This is real life shit. And, you know, the journey throughout this YouTube shit and how y'all have impacted me and y'all have opened my mind. It's crazy. It's crazy. And, yo, thank y'all. Real shit. Thank y'all from the haters to the congratulators, bro. Thank y'all. I mean, because y'all continue to allow me to continue processing this thing. And, you know, I'm gonna give that shit back and give game to those that need it, bro. Anyway, thoughts?